What's going on? We're headed up to Morrisville to do a driveway that's extremely washed out. I quoted it about 10 weeks ago, and we're just barely getting up there, so let's head out. All right. This is today's project. There's really nothing wrong with it. Cut these shoulders down. We're going to raise this a lot. So, going to be a lot of rolling today and lifts. But right now, water is just running down it. This was bad 2 months ago. And now that we got 7 inches of rain, it's even worse. I'm going to grind some of these shoulders out and drop them into these holes before the new material comes. Hello! Gonna get started on this job. This last week's been pretty rough. We got about 6 or 7 inches of rain a week ago, Sunday into Monday. And it caused catastrophic flooding for the whole state of Vermont. Our town in particular was hit really hard. People in Jeff and Cambridge villages, Johnson Village, just tons of damage and just complete catastrophe. So we've been doing a little bit of cleanup. Did a job the other day. Trying to help people out. I haven't done a lot. We were really behind on our schedule because of the dump truck when it broke down, so people are yelling that we're not there still, and they kind of understand now with the flooding that's happened. But this driveway here is not part of the flooding damage. It was bad before we got a ton of rain, but now seeing it today, it's even worse. So surprised that people can get up and down it. So we put off another project we were headed to because it's so wet, and we're gonna get a few driveway jobs done. So
how far ahead of the truck?
I'd give it like 100 feet.
Like way past that driveway, then like near the next driveway.
So yeah, we've just trying to get back on track. Just the three of us right now. I had a couple of interviews set up, but with the flooding, that kind of screwed up things. So I'm hoping to hire somebody pretty soon to work. I got a guy who wants to work part-time on Fridays. He can drive truck and run some machines. I'm not opposed to it. I just really need somebody full-time. I don't really want to commit to him on Fridays and then hire somebody full-time and then tell him to get lost for now. So, but we're gonna get started on this driveway. Shoulders are extremely high on this. We're gonna bring in several loads of 1.25" stay mat, which is a ledge stone product. Water is running right down it right now. This ditch on the right really ought to be cleaned out. But we're gonna shave these shoulders put some of that junk material in the bottom here, compact it, and then put the good new material on top. So right now we'll work on that, and then David's gone to get a load of material and we will start putting it in. Just had an interesting chat with this lady. This project has been approved for 2 months. She lives up there. I've been dealing with this person. The shared portion of this project is $5,700, and she's like, how much is it? Oh, because I didn't approve anything. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This lady over here is approved everything, so I just hope I get paid at the end of this, that's all. Pit is only about 1.5 miles away, so that's going to make it nice. We can get material here really quickly. David, in fact, is back already with a load, so that's good. Really nice having your own truck. I can really attest to that. And it doesn't cost me $110 an hour for him to sit there while I get the place prepped up properly. I'm really bothered by the fact that the neighbor had no idea what the price was, because technically they'd be on the hook for $28.50, and I'd be pretty pissed if I were them too. The neighbor I'm dealing with has had 2.5 months to discuss it with them. So I'm a little concerned about getting paid right now. In fact, I'm going to go have a conversation with the lady right now before I go too far. These are dinosaur eggs, aka bank run gravel. Alright, I'm going to talk to this lady. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Hugh.
Hi.
I don't see anything wrong with the driveway. You want to just leave it? Holy crap. The rain didn't help it, did it?
No.
Jeepers creepers. No, we'll get it all back into shape for you.
Okay.
I spoke to your neighbor this morning. She wants a price to do
You
her
should
stuff.
ask her. I didn't even think to ask her.
No, I talked to her for a minute and give her a price to fix hers up, because hers isn't that much better.
Nope.
So, but what was your plan? Were you just going to pay for everything and then get with her about giving you half for...
If she wants to, I'm just gonna pay for everything.
Gotcha. Yep.
'Cause I don't know if she can afford it. But
You must be loaded. This is expensive.
not really.
Yeah. The first of many. We're going to get this first load cuffed in and rolled. He's got to get down and empty before the power line. And I didn't want that to happen. was hoping to not have a big pile, but unavoidable, I guess. Anytime you can cuff the shoulders down, it helps. You might save a load of material or something. Brian's gonna have a pretty easy day today, because it is just bulk material movement. My biggest pet peeve is these piles, because it just makes a wide spot in the driveway, and then you gotta hope that you can get it out. Here we go. Just had to pick a giant dinosaur egg out of the road. Must have gotten stuck between the duals. Kinda wish the sunroof in this was tinted. Man, window tint is great. Some people say they wouldn't be able to stand it, but the fact that I can work in here with no sunglasses on when it's bright and sunny out, so much cooler. I was working in that Kubota. It's been 85, 90 degrees a lot lately. So cool. The guys look super hot and sweaty and miserable. Could have brought the bulldozer for this job. Rolling load number 3. 60 tons down so far. Well, just took a phone call about mulching, thinning out 350 acres. So that would be kind of cool. Something's wrong. What is it?
Must be wet. Packed right in. The fucking door stayed open and wouldn't come out.
The vibrator fix it?
I was going to hit it next time.
It's either gonna fix it or tighten it right up. My ex-wife said the vibrator fixed everything. Oh, Jesus. Hit the vibrator. Hit the vibrator. There we go. Good thing we bought that upgrade. Problem, that material gets wet and, like he said, jams up in the tailgate. I'm sure the supply pile is saturated.
A little
Good.
wet, that's why.
Good thing we got the vibrator. That took care of it. Good. So that's 4 loads.
That's 4.
All right. Well, we're probably going to do 6, I imagine, on this stretch. So
That ain't too bad. I think I can get under it.
you did get under it. I don't think you were far from it, but at least the telephone lines will ride it a little bit, even if you get hooked on it. But this one here,
It's 6, 13, 6. Got this right here.
I don't know.
One is the one I get worried about.
Yeah. Well, they put the zappy ones up top, so. All right, so that was load 5 on this stretch. He's gonna go get 6. Really nice when the pit is 1.5 miles away, I can tell you that. By the time I'm done spreading, he's back with another one. Brian said he was tired after our Thursday and Friday jobs. Went home, take a nap at 4. Woke up Saturday morning. He didn't have any kids, dogs, nothing. Rabbit mode, reverse. Great until you hit something. All right. 6 loads in. Just doing this person's driveway. I may put some more on the road. Haven't decided yet. Right now I dumped the last 6th load. Dumped half of it here, half of it at the bottom. Got a pretty good budget, so don't need to skimp. Right now David had to dump a bunch in each spot, so just gotta spread it out so I can rake it. I just quoted the neighbor for their portion, but I have a feeling it's going to be too much money for them. Needs a lot of material. All right, there we are. 7 loads of material, so that's 140 ton. Looks a lot better than it did, that's for sure. Ended up doing the parking area for this house, and the neighbor had budget enough to put 1 load on the first stretch of her driveway. It could use 3 or 4 more loads, but that's all she could budget for right now. She said she might have us come back before winter and fix the rest of it. I've rolled this thing every 3 inches of material. We put about 12 inches on. Now I'm giving everything its final roll, and we are headed out.